stream lecture. And before I get into this very important lecture, I just want to thank everyone for supporting my channel. Be on the lookout. December the 2nd, I'm going to do another power lecture on various topics. Mark your calendar. That time will be from 11 to noon. So with that being said, the focus of this lecture is my company, Parriss and Associates Resource Center. I'm going to talk a little bit about my affiliates, some of the professionals behind the scene. My company is over 22 years old, and I've always known as a business person to affiliate myself with certain stakeholders based on what I need to support my company. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to acknowledge some people, and then after that, I'm going to also go to my business website. My webpage designer, Jason Shelton, just updated some more features on my business website. My company, Parriss and Associates Resource Center, I got it showing here. And I really do encourage everyone to go to my company website. But before I actually get to my website, I just want to personally thank and all of these are my affiliates. Number one, Page Publishing Company. Over 2 years ago, they did a phenomenal job in transforming my manuscript into a finished book. They assigned me a publication coordinator, Lena Beer. She did a phenomenal job every step of the way. My book was actually in a publication by the experts for over 6 months. I also want to acknowledge Diana Bolte. She's another staff member with Page Publishing. She also was another affiliate that actually they assigned her to me, the assistant overseeing everything. Another affiliate, of course, is our Audiobook Network. It's the publishing company that I selected. Actually, my first publishing company, Page Publishing Company, when I alerted them that I wanted my book to be transformed into an audiobook, Page Publishing, they don't do audiobooks, but they gave a author's referral they linked me to Audiobook Network Publishing Company. I want to personally thank Scott Townley. He was one of the social media coordinators who behind the scene that also set up Facebook, YouTube stuff, Instagram to market my audiobook. I want to also thank Tara McWilliams. She was my assigned audio production coordinator throughout that entire process. We are still communicating right now because actually she alerted me just the other day that Audiobook Network has just recently finished my press release in relation to my audiobook, where that press release is going to set the stage for my audiobook to tap into worldwide markets. I want to also thank Patricia Burgos. She was the selected narrator who narrated my book, Awake Financial Freedom. She did a phenomenal job every step of the way. I had at a certain point before Patricia went into the studio to narrate my book, Audiobook Network sent me 3 auditions of people, and I had to listen to all 3 of them. And Patricia's voice was the last voice, and I was really sold on her voice with the pitch to tone that all tied into the concept that I wanted to convey on my testimony in my book. So Patricia did a phenomenal job in the studio every step of the way. Another affiliate that I want to recognize who is Jason Shelton. He did a phenomenal job developing my business website. And I also go into ongoing contracts with him when I have to get him to go in and add additional stuff on my business website. He did a phenomenal job. One of my personal friends actually referred Jason to me because he did her business website. So these are some powerful affiliates behind the scene because I am not the expert in everything. All of the money I paid these affiliates, Jason, Audiobook Network, Page Publishing, was a 100% write-off. And what that did was free me up so I could continue to cultivate and nurture my company and to get customers for my primary service, professional coaching services while I had the experts behind the scene bringing my company to life. I also want to thank, for the past 15 years, I always tell people, when you're in business, whether it's your personal taxes or your business taxes, for the past 15 years, I want to thank LC James Associates, Income Tax and Accounting. They did my personal tax and business taxes for 15 years. And since I recently relocated, I've only been in Florida for a few months, I got to do some research to try to find another CPA, but I got a little time to do that because I want another good CPA who knows the laws ins and outs, they stay abreast of the income tax laws and etc. So that's another one of my affiliates, and they really did if I had questions throughout the year in terms of tax questions throughout the year, and I tell our people, hire you a good certified public accountant versus going to those other places where the person might not be a CPA. I also want to recognize and thank another one of my affiliates is my travel agent, Sloan Patterson. I've spent a lot of time talking to her, getting, suggestions on what type of package deal that I needed to get that'll best suit me, because I will be in Cairo, Egypt a couple of weeks in December, and every 5 months in the future, she's gonna be a part of my affiliates as she booked me for the next trip, and the next trip, and the next trip, and the next trip. So all of this, all of these affiliates affiliated with Parriss and Associates Resource Center, these people don't come free. These people are not cheap. But the beauty of this is the money that I spent on all of these affiliates throughout those years have been a 100% tax write-off. Because what a lot of people do wrong, to each his own. I don't care if your business is small or medium size or large or a large corporation, you don't have the time or the expertise to have your hands on all of this. I don't know anything about publishing a book, proofreading, editing a book, getting the ISBNs, and I don't know that. So I yield to the experts. I'm not a certified public accountant. These folks have gone to school to get this credential. It's part of their craft to stay abreast of all of the forever changing tax laws for personal taxes, business taxes. That's what I pay them for. Now, one of the things I do is I keep good records and everything. I have working knowledge of it. But I'm going to go ahead and pay the money to my affiliates, that CPA, to keep my personal taxes on point, my business taxes on point, just like when I go to Cairo, Egypt. I'm going to blog when I go over there. That trip is going to be a 100% business write-off, because by me being a content creator, that's one of the services I provide under my company that's 21 plus years strong, and I'm here to tell you. So I just want to thank and praise all of my affiliates. That's why the name of my company is Parriss and Associates. These are my professional affiliates that I've used throughout the process as a businesswoman, and so I can focus on developing and cultivating and nurturing in my business to increase my revenue without having to worry about all this. And I'm here to tell you. So one of the things I want to do, Jason actually just texted me, and I went in to take a look at some additional features that he added on my business website. I'm actually going to go to my business website, and I just really, this is the driving force. YouTube is using YouTube to market my business. I tell folks, don't let YouTube be your all in all. If you go to my business website, Parriss and Associates Resource Center, of course, on the top line, you will see home, about us, coaching services, store, media, content, appreciation. You scroll down, a lot of that self-explanatory. He's showcasing my book there. He's showcasing my credentials. There's an area on here. If you click that, it'll give you more information about coaching services. Then it'll get you back out of that, take you back to the home page. There's a tab there that then you touch it. it turns red. You can order my book. Scroll down. It's just more information. He did a really good job in showcasing this. Here is what he added. And I need for you all to check this out. If you click my press release for my page publishing company did a press release on my book when they submitted this to mass distribution, and also go in and read that press release. And also the audiobook network did another press release. That press release recently went out to rural wide markets, which is going to drive sales. So when you go into my business website, you really need to read that press release that they did to promote my audiobook. There was a second press release that Page Publishing Company did to promote my soft copy and the ebook version of my book. And that's all showcasing. He did that's the part that he recently added right there. He also added Audiobook Network also did a Facebook page. You can go to my Facebook page where it's showcasing my audiobook. Jason added that tab. So when you click that, it'll show you, and that in terms of, they hooked me up for all of the different various social media platforms. Both publishing companies did that. All that is going to do is drive sales. So now you go back out, they'll take it back to the beginning. You go back up, you go to About. Then we've already done that section. And then coaching, there's a tab for that. And then I go into detail in terms of what that customer going to get in terms of the professional coaching services to develop the strategic business plan. You go down, there's various forms. So you really need to go into this. And then of course my store, different areas you can click for the book, audiobook. My Merc store is on there, and that'll route you to that. Free Robinhood stock, I get referral bonuses for that. He showcased all of that on there. Audiobook, here we go. That's another new feature that he added, where by a click of a button, if a person want to order the audiobook version, they can. So he did a very good job on that. And then there's a tab, media tab. When you click that, there's an area where it'll route you to my YouTube channel. Later on in my business website, it'll unfold that I'm a content creator. Here's where a couple of other content creators interviewed me. Right here, I have had several interviews. 2 by the publishing company, 2 by other content creators. You can see that when you go to the media tab for membership. And I'm not really pushing for memberships. If you join, you join. If you don't, you don't. I don't want, the focus of me being a content creator is not to gather a whole bunch of members, because that'll eat up my time. I'm good with where I'm at right now in terms of memberships. So you get out of that, and then you go there, you click that tab. This is where an area where my first publishing company, when they interviewed me to market, to drive sales of my book, there's an area where you can literally go in and listen to that live interview there. Go back up. He did a phenomenal job. This guy, I'm telling you, Jason Shelton did a phenomenal job in bringing my company to life, to showcase all of my services, my products, my brand, my coaching, membership, various of the different types of books, Merch store, all of that. Contact information is all there. My business email. I am at full capacity with coaching, so there's a wait list. There is a 6-month wait list, and I'm keeping my numbers low for my coaching customers. And the reason why is because I am going to keep it in hobby mode. There is a 6-month wait list for if the person wants to contract me to develop their strategic business plan. So you go back up, there's a tab for appreciation, where I literally went in and did a letter of appreciation, calling out many of my affiliates. I did this way back in January. So again, I just want to thank all of my affiliates for collaborating with me in Parriss and Associates Resource Center to do a phenomenal job, to do what you do as an expert. Rather, it was to do my audio book or the soft copy book or the ebook version book, or to develop my business website, or to do my personal income types, my business income types. I went to the experts to ensure that everything has been done right, so that can free Marie Holliday up to as a content creator, and most importantly, to continue to cultivate and nurture my Parriss and Associates Resource Center, where it's generating ongoing monthly revenue in terms of how I intended for it to do. And I use the YouTube platform to also, from time to time, to market my business, to market my primary service, and etc. So again, Parriss and Associates Resource Center, go to that website. Please go to my business website, and so you can really see the phenomenal job that Jason Shelton did in developing, and not just developing my business website, but he also does a phenomenal job in maintaining my business website. He is the expert, and I'm here to tell you. So that's all I have. Don't forget, December the 2nd, my power lecture from 11 a.m. to 12 noon. Mark your calendar. That is going to be a phenomenal time. Content creators, listen. That is a phenomenal time for cross collaboration. You have got to know the power of cross collaboration, because various different content creators, they come in and listen to portions of it. Some of them listen to all of the lectures. You can send each other comments, and that's where the collaboration begins right there, the cross collaboration. Everybody's listening to the same information. You're exchanging comments. You're getting to know each other. You can check out their channel. They can check out your channel if they are impressed, based off or after they view several of your videos and etc. Then that's also how you can attain views, watch hours, and new subscribers. It's about the power of collaboration, and this will be my third month. This will be Marie Holliday third month doing power live stream lectures. And I'm always marketing this, and I'm beginning to see that more people are catching on and understanding the power of collaboration. So mark your calendar, or even if you do the replay, I'm here to tell you. So that's all I have. Simplify, Simple Fidelis, and I'm going to leave you in the care of your own conscience. Have a great day.